see. I hope so. All right, thank you yet again for joining me in another exercise in which I will read a paragraph to you. And embedded within this paragraph are the potential for errors related to syntax, grammar, punctuation, and so forth. So please bear that in mind as you listen. Afterwards, I'll step out of frame, ask that you pause the video to make your corrections independently, and resume so that we can correct them together. Okay, and I apologize if I'm sweating to death. I got the heater blasting on me. All right, let's start, as I said, by me reading the paragraph to you. Adding to the excitement was another record-breaking performance. This season, Sammy Sosa, the powerful batter for the Chicago Cubs, has been chasing McGwire for the lead in this tight home run race. With a record 66 home runs, he was actually ahead of McGwire before the Cardinals games against the Montreal Expos this weekend. That's when McGwire hit the 5 awesome, unforgettable homers that made history. Alrighty, go ahead and pause here to make your corrections and resume, as I mentioned, when you're ready. Gosh. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. Starting at the beginning, you should know to begin with a capital letter, which of course I'm sure you did. So adding to the excitement was another record-breaking. Notice that I'm attempting to link the words using a colon as though it were an analogy, which it is not. So I'm going to go ahead and strike that colon and replace it with a hyphen, which will help to bridge the relationship, or rather showcase the relationship between both words as being very strong. So record-breaking performance adding to the excitement was another record-breaking performance this season, period. Next sentence, proper noun and the beginning of the sentence. Sammy Sosa, it being his surname, so we capitalize it, comma, the powerful batter for the Chicago Cubs, comma. Chicago is the name of a city and, in this case, the team, so we're going to capitalize it. And we're going to splice it in using those commas because this isn't a positive, right? It tells us more about the noun, Sammy Sosa. Has been chasing McGwire for the lead in this tight home run race, period. With a record 66 home runs, comma, he was actually ahead of McGwire before the Cardinals, capitalize it, games against the Montreal, name of a city and a team, capitalized, Expos this weekend, period. That's, apostrophe S, that is, right, it's the contraction, when McGwire hit the 5 awesome, comma, unforgettable homers that made history, period. And homers is a slang term referring to those home runs. In some cases, you may have decided that you wanted to capture that using quotation marks, which would be fine. However, in this case, I'm not going to include that. All right, hopefully you found this exercise helpful. If you did, please give it a like. If you'd like to continue to practice with me, feel free to subscribe. I look forward to working with you. Thank you.